Welcome to Celestial Dew, a space where we explore our inner world, where storytelling and spiritual tools deepen our connection to ourselves and the universe. My name is Rocio Celeste, and this is my soulmate and constant companion, Nuga Cosmico. We are here to share our experiences and open a space for insight and transformation. So, take a deep breath, settle in, and let's begin this journey inward. In today's episode, we are diving into something simple yet very effective, a method called tapping, also known as Emotional Freedom Technique or EFT. If you've ever felt stressed, anxious, or overwhelmed and didn't know how to deal with it in the moment, this technique is for you. Stick around. I will explain what tapping is, how it works, and I'll even guide you through a simple tapping exercise that you can do with me. What exactly is tapping? Tapping is a mind-body technique that combines ancient Chinese acupressure with modern psychology. So what you do is that you tap gently on specific energy points on your face and body, called meridian points. In acupuncture, they call it meridian points. And while you're tapping them, you are saying positive affirmations. So you focus on a problem or you focus on a negative emotion that you're feeling, and then you try to transform it. This is why we say it combines psychology with ancient Chinese methods. Think of it as acupuncture without the needles. You're literally tapping on your body with your fingers while talking through what's bothering you. And this helps to reduce stress, phobias, anxiety, emotional pain, and even physical pain. Tapping works by calming your nervous system. When you tap on these acupressure points while focusing on a problem, your brain receives a calming signal. And that's what helps to calm your nervous system. It reduces cortisol, your stress hormone. Cortisol is that stress hormone, right? And so when you do tapping, not only reduces cortisol, but it also reprograms the way your brain responds to emotional triggers. Studies have shown that tapping can significantly reduce anxiety and even improve symptoms of PTSD. It's like updating the software of your emotional brain, telling it, hey, we are safe. We can let go now. I know how difficult it can be when we have gone through so much trauma in our life, and when things around us happen, we get triggered and we don't feel safe. And it can be really scary. This is why I want to share this technique with you. I learned it about 5 years ago when I started my healing journey. I dove into all sorts of healing practices and modalities and techniques. Like everything that I could get my hands on, I was learning and I was doing on myself. And I found that tapping was not only simple and free, but it was also very effective, very powerful. And I want to share this method with you today. Let me quickly show you the main tapping points. You will be using 2 to 3 fingers and tapping about 5 to 7 times on each point. Here's the basic sequence, right? We start with the karate chop. This is what we call the side of the hands. We call it the karate chop point. Then we go to the eyebrow, above the eyebrow. Then we go to the side of the eye. Then we go under the eye. This is all while we're saying affirmations, right? But here, first I'm showing you the points. Then we go under the nose. Then we go to the chin. Next, we move on to the collarbone. The collarbone. Then under the arm. Here. And we finalize with the top of the head. This is the way I learned to do it. And this is the way I've seen most people do it. If you happen to miss a point or skip, doesn't matter. Remember, the intention is everything that counts. Let's do it again. Side of the hand, which is a karate chop point, above the eyebrow, side of the eye, under the eye, under the nose, chin, collarbone, under the arm, and top of the head. Don't worry, I will guide you through it in a moment. I just wanted to show you the points. These are meridian points. Let's do a simple tapping round together. Think of something that's bothering you, like stress or anxiety or maybe a recent conflict. And on a scale from 0 to 10, rate how intense that feeling is. Say you had an argument with your neighbor, for example, and you're feeling very heavy in your chest. You're very angry or very disappointed, and you feel powerless. So let's say we're dealing with stress for this demo. And so we're going to start with saying, even though I feel the stress, I deeply and completely accept myself. Even though I feel overwhelmed, I choose to relax now. Even though this stress is in my body, I'm safe and I accept how I feel. Even though I feel this stress in me, I am loved. Even though this is a lot to deal with, I am confident that I'm capable of handling it. Even though I am holding this tension, I trust myself to release it now. Even though I feel that I don't know how to let it go, I can start to release it. Even though I feel this tension now, I choose to feel calm and grounded. Now take a deep breath and check in. Feel your body. How are you feeling in your body? What sensations are going through in your system? Take a deep breath. Try to come back to your body. I know it can be very hard to not feel in our body, to go to our head, to go to our mind when we are feeling stressed, anxious, overwhelmed, like we put our power outside. So now take that deep breath, come back to your body, give yourself permission to feel. Find a part of your body where you feel your presence. Maybe it's your foot, maybe it's your thighs, maybe it's your shoulders or your butt or your neck. Find where do you feel your body? Feel that part of your body. Okay, do you have it now? For me, for example, it's my knee. I feel all my presence in my body, so I'm bringing all my presence to my knee. All my attention is in my knee. Okay, taking that deep breath, I feel safe in my body. Okay, and I check in. Once you have it, check in. On a scale of 0 to 10, how has that feeling of stress changed? Often people notice a shift after just one round. We just did one round to give you an example. But you can do 3, 5 rounds. It doesn't matter. There's no limits. There's no right or wrong way of doing this. And we can do another round, and it often takes just a few minutes to do multiple rounds. saying different affirmations. We're gonna do another one now for like to talk about confidence or to talk about something else. I just wanted to show you so that you know that you're safe, you can come back to your body, you have the power to allow your nervous system to relax, to feel calm. So once you have calmed down, say you got into an argument with someone and you feel like, oh my God, so anxious and so stressed and all these negative emotions going on. Okay, we are going to calm down our nervous system. Checking in. Did it go down? Did that emotion go down? You can use tapping for all sorts of situations. So, for example, before you go into a job interview or before you give a big presentation or when you're feeling anxious and nervous or to release anger or frustration after an argument like we just did. That's the example we used. But you can use tapping for before going into a job interview, like we said, or before you go give a big presentation and you're paranoid of public speaking. You can also use it to deal with physical pain, like headaches or tight shoulders. And even for limiting beliefs, like I'm not good enough, or I will never succeed, all those sabotaging beliefs that we all have, that we need to reprogram. There's nothing wrong with having them because we grew up like that, right? We grew up hearing all sorts of things. And this is a wonderful method to keep on reprogramming our subconscious mind and to keep on calming our nervous system so that we can connect to the things that we want to do in our daily life. I recommend using tapping every day, at least 5 minutes a day. Pick one emotion or belief that you want to focus on. Be honest with how you feel. Tapping helps process those feelings, not avoid them. Remember, if we want to heal, if we want to make a change in our life, if we want to see a transformation, we need to feel the pain. We need to feel the discomfort, not avoid it. We have been avoiding our pain for a long time already. So now it's time to create change. And by feeling those feelings, we start to transform. Over time, you will notice your reactions shifting and your body and mind will thank you. So say over time, if you experience the same situation or a similar situation, say a fight with your neighbor or an argument with a coworker or something, you will notice that your body, your nervous system, you don't react the same way. You feel more calm, you feel zen. You don't feel like you are feeling that anxiety or that discomfort or that fear, that panic. Over time, when you practice tapping on a daily basis, even for 5 minutes a day, you will see how much safer you are in your body. Don't believe me, try it for yourself. I'm giving you this technique that it's free of charge, that it's very simple, accessible at any time, anywhere, and that you can do it for yourself. You can use it for yourself. You don't need anyone else to do it on you. You have, the power is in you, remember. Let's do another round. Even though I feel stressed, I choose to release this emotion now. I am letting go of the stress piece by piece. I don't need to carry it all anymore. My body is safe to relax now. I am allowed to feel peace. I choose to feel calm today. I am open to a new way of being. I deserve peace. I choose peace now. Deep breath in and out. Now check in. What's your number now? Did it go down? Did that stress, did that anxiety go down? Did anything change? Did anything shift emotionally or physically? Just notice it. Give yourself permission to notice, to feel safe in your own body. Your beautiful, perfect, divine body. Deep breath in, deep breath out. You might notice yawning, sighing, a tingling sensation, or even emotions surfacing. That's good. That's your body processing stored energy and trauma. Especially if you have never done any type of emotional release or somatic work before. This is how healing happens. At first, oh my God, it's going to be, you might feel dizzy and you might feel weird, but that's your nervous system regulating. It's not you getting sick, it's you are getting well. And at first, it's going to be, oof. But that's because it's something new for your body. It's your nervous system regulating. So you're yawning. If you feel like, oh, that discomfort in your body, okay, that's normal, because your body is so used to feeling a certain way that's not necessarily healthy, that's not necessarily good, that's not necessarily positive. But we are so used to that feeling that it becomes our identity. It's so familiar that we think that's the normal. And so at first, when we start to regulate ourselves, before feeling actually good becomes the new normal, we're gonna have to go through that transition, right? Of like, oh my God, oh, what is this? It's icky. It's a transition, and it's part of the process. That's how healing works. Take it from someone that has gone through 5 years of healing and like throwing up and all sorts of things before my nervous system could get regulated. Tapping is a very gentle technique. It's a very powerful method. It's very simple, yet very effective. And I really hope you try it for yourself. What do you think? Yeah, you also think they should try it? I think so too. Yes, I hope they do. You want to do it on yourself? You want to do tapping on yourself? Under your arms. Show them the points. Show them the points. Side of the hand. Eyebrow. Side of the eyes. Under the eyes. Nose. It's different for dogs, I guess. And here's the thing with tapping. It's okay if that negative emotion, like that stress or that tension, didn't disappear immediately. That's okay. If it didn't disappear completely, that's fine. But this is still a tool that you can use anytime, repeatedly, and it often works in layers. This is why I want to emphasize on the importance of using it every day, because each time we go deeper, it's not going to happen overnight. So tapping works in layers. How about we do a round on self-doubt or confidence? Are you on tapping too? Tapping. Oh, under the arms. Top of the head. See, he's yawning too. Yeah, it's part of the process, right? To regulate our nervous system. Let's do a general confidence round. If you want to feel more confident to dance, to sing, to speak in public, to do whatever it is that you want to do that you feel like, oh no, like I'm afraid I'm going to fail or I'm not good enough. So try tapping, EFT. So take a deep breath. Bring all your attention to your body. And start by tapping. I am worthy of being seen and heard. I trust myself more each day. I am enough exactly as I am. My voice matters. It's safe for me to be myself. Confidence is something I'm building, not something I'm born with. I release the fear of what others think. I don't have to be perfect to be powerful. I carry confidence in my body, heart, and mind. Let's do another round, either with the same affirmations or with new affirmations, or we can combine. Say, for example, I am worthy of being seen and heard. I trust myself more each day. I am enough exactly as I am. My voice matters. I am proud of how far I have come. I shine my light unapologetically. I choose courage over comfort. I carry confidence in my body, heart, and mind. I release the fear of what others think. So that was another round. So now let's say we want to work on our self-worth or our inner strength. Let's do a round with affirmations that will help us with our inner strength, with that self-worth. Let's say, for example, my worth is not defined by other people's opinions. I am worthy of love and success. I deserve to feel good about who I am. I respect and accept myself fully. I trust in my inner wisdom. I have overcome so much. I am strong and resilient. Every step I take builds my confidence. I show up for myself each day. I am allowed to take up space. I let go of comparison. I release the belief that I'm not good enough. I'm learning to trust myself more each day. I have something valuable to share. I am enough exactly as I am. I believe in my gifts. I can handle whatever comes my way. Confidence grows with every step I take. It's safe for me to stand tall. So that was the end of our last round together. As you can see, tapping is very easy. It's a holistic healing technique that involves physically tapping on key energy points, the meridian points, on your face and on your body, using your fingertips, while you focus on an emotion, a memory, or an issue that is troubling you. It combines the physical stimulation of acupressure points with the psychological process of confronting, accepting, and reprocessing emotional triggers. So it's a mix of mindfulness, cognitive therapy, and energetic release. And you can do it anytime, anywhere for free. It's often used to reduce stress, anxiety, depression, PTSD, chronic pain, and even self-limiting beliefs like we just did when we're not feeling good enough, when we feel like we don't deserve success, when it sounds too good to be true. You can make this a part of your morning routine or before you have lunch. You can take a few minutes to do your affirmations, to do your tapping, your EFT, and witness how much more present you can feel when you include tapping in your daily life. Thanks for being here. Thanks for taking this moment for your emotional well-being. And remember, you are more powerful than you think. Today, you have learned what tapping is, how it works, the science behind it, and you have done a few powerful rounds with me and Nuga Cosmico. This is a tool that you can return to anytime you feel overwhelmed or stuck. If you felt a shift today, even a small one, please give this video a like, share it with someone who needs it, and hit subscribe so that you don't miss any future tapping videos or any future episodes where we are going to be sharing more techniques and more methods for you to feel more present, feel more secure in your body, to connect to your inner world, to the universe, to have a more meaningful and beautiful life. Because remember, we are here to be happy. We are here to enjoy life on planet Earth, not to be stressed, not to be feeling overwhelmed and anxious all the time. No, we came here to enjoy the human experience. So now is the time to start feeling safe in our body so that we can have a wonderful future. Love you all, and don't forget to like and subscribe.